All right, let's see. Is this working? Is it? Now it looks like it's working. All right, now let's see if maybe I can share this. Share it to the ChillerNight group. Folks, if you're just coming on and you're just now seeing me, hey, Boba Fett, you get back over here. How'd you get there? I'm not sure what was. I was sitting here for several minutes trying to get this to play. I had to just stop it and start it. Hey, there's Amanda saying good evening. Hey, Amanda, thanks for joining us. All right, I am 9 minutes late, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open the show. Anyways, here we go. Hey everybody, this is Brian Hogue. Welcome to the ChillerNight Live pre-show. A weird thing happened. I was here well before 8 o'clock, trying to get this working. I had an OBS update earlier in the week. I did that. I had to re-log back into Restream. So somewhere in between doing those two functions, I don't know. I could see myself, but nothing was playing evidently. So, but I'm here from, well, normally it's from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, but I'm running a little late. Are you about 10 minutes late? Sorry about that. Roger says, good evening. Hey, Roger, good evening. Nick says, your shows are amazing. On time, late, whatever, we'll take it. Ah, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. Bonin says, hey, Brian, there you are. Here I am. I know. I was having all kinds of cyber issues. Rocky John says, hello, how you doing? Been a while since I watched you. Happy holidays. Question, any movies coming up soon? New ones are not. However, here's the schedule for tonight. Here's the schedule. Tonight at 9 on Stream TV at streammedia.tv. 9 o'clock movie is The Creeping Terror. Then at 10:35, and I'm playing them back to back here essentially. Might be a couple minutes in between each one, but 10:35, The Screaming Skull. Then at midnight tonight, Horror Express, followed up by at 1:40 a.m., The Ghost. There is the schedule for tonight on Stream TV at streammedia.tv. So, all right. And then Kevin says, hello, Brian. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining us. John says, it's Saturday night, and it's time again for the Chiller Night pre-show for December 10th. This is Crozak the Grand, and here's our host, Brian Hogue. Thank you, John. Crozak the Grand. Appreciate that. Gary says, good evening. Hey, Gary, thank you for joining us. Bonehead says, hey, Brian, while I got the chance, can you please tell me we are officially going to Tuesday nights? If so, what time? Yes, let's do that. Let's just I was wanting to come on here and talk to you guys about that. I almost did it last week, but I'll be honest, I had physical therapy, my shoulder's recovering, and I was in so much pain last Tuesday night. I wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have wanted to see me. But what is, what's this Tuesday? The 13th? Oh, okay, let's switch to December 13th, this coming Tuesday. Now, here's something I would like to do. I would eventually like to change this from Chiller Night Theater over to Brian Hogue's Facebook page, because I just feel I can get more viewers that way. Because what I'm eventually liking to do, I don't get that many viewers on the Chiller Night Theater Facebook page, unfortunately. So, but I would like to kind of switch over. I'll do it slowly. I won't do it this Tuesday. One switch, one change at a time. All right? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to wean our way into this, folks. And then we'll make this a Tuesday night thing. John says, I was surprised that we would have a live chat tonight. I was watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians when I got the notice. Well, I'm glad I could be here. Yeah, I was able to actually get here from the escape room. I was at the escape room pretty much all day. And it was looking like I didn't have any bookings, you know, in the evening. So I was able to get here and do the pre-show. But yeah, that's a good question there, Bonehead. Let's just say the 13th. This coming Tuesday, the 13th, we'll do a pre-show. It will be on the ChillerNight Theater page, but we will slowly transition over to Brian Hoag's Facebook page. The reason being, again, because I feel I can get more viewers that way. I'm just not getting that many on the Facebook page here, ChillerNight Theater. So, but hey, I'm here, you're here, so we're gonna have a show. But yeah, it was getting. I know, and I've said this, you know, that Saturday nights are just not going to happen. They're just going to be way too busy. I'll be booked, you know, with the escape room. So, Bonnie says, I'm sorry to hear about your shoulder. Hope it gets better. Talk to you. What TTYT? I'm not sure what that means. I'm getting a new phone, so I'll get Facebook up and running so I can be a part of all the fun. All right, cool. Yeah, not sure what that means, but I appreciate that. And my shoulder it was 1 month and 2 days ago that I got my shoulder surgery. And again, it wasn't just my shoulder. They had to do something with my bicep, and I had like 4 different things done. But I'll tell you what, I was hearing all kinds of horror stories about the rotary cuff and all that stuff, and boy, it's just going to be so horrible. And they were right. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't. You know what's hurting me the most is what they did with the bicep. The shoulder is like, it's coming along. It's sore today. It's a little stiff and sore because of the physical therapy, and that's to be expected. But other than that, you know, I'm fine. I'm bouncing back. Rocky John says, in the future, you'll be doing Facebook. How do you spell your last name? Hope your shoulder gets better. Oh, thank you. It's I'll put my name up right now. I think that's actually a good point there. Let me put my name, the spelling of my name up here. So it's Brian, Bryan Hogue. I'll put that up right now. I don't know if you're seeing anything on your screen right now or not, but let's see. I'll put it. What would be a nice color? I'll pick yellow. That stands out nice and bright. And then what about an outline? We'll pick black. That'll make it stand out here pretty good. And then we ought to be ready to see my name. Whoops. There we go. Aha! Look at that. Look at that. Brian Hoag. There I am. That's me. All right. So I'll put it right there, by golly. Well, I'll make that bold. Let's see. Font. There it is, and we'll make that a little bolder there. There we go. All right, so that's it. And like I said, I won't throw that on you this coming Tuesday, but it will. Maybe by the end of the year, we'll just make that switch. Let's see. I'll put this over here. I'll put this over here. There. All right. So, Al says, hi, everyone. Hey, Al. PBR Street Gang is waving. I'll wave back. There you go. Bonus says, TTYT was a typo. Please ignore that. Oh, thank goodness, because I thought, well, this is that new initial lingo the kids are doing these days. Rocky Jones says, thanks. Hey, no problem. SBC. Hello, everyone. Hey, SBC. Thanks for joining us. Rocky says, so I can write it down and get set up for Facebook when you switch over. Cool, cool, cool. Bonus says, hello to the ChillerNight crew. It's great to hear from everyone. Yeah, we will, I'm going to try that anyways on the Brian Hogue, page. And if it doesn't work, we'll switch right back. We'll just switch back. That's all. I just want to, I just want to do that because the ChillerNight Theater page I don't get that many views. And I'm just wondering, I'm going to try it. It might not work either. But you don't know if you don't try. That's why I've found in life. So John says, has anyone out there seen Violent Night yet? I've been told that it's like Die Hard, but with Santa and nobody the elf. I haven't seen it, but I was talking to a guy last week. He and his wife went and saw it. They just came from my escape room store is right beside the cinema. They just came from seeing the movie. He walked in and was chatting with me about it, and they really enjoyed it. They thought it was really entertaining. So I wish I could add to that from personal experience, but I cannot. So that's his opinion. Rocky John says, YouTube bonehead. Rocky says, it was worth a shot to try. It might work. Bonus says, I'll have my new phone up by January 1st. I'm ready on your friends list, Brian. So hopefully I can't screw this up. LOL. Yeah, and if for some reason, because I have friend requests that I probably haven't confirmed, because I don't know, I'm sure you guys have experienced it. I don't know if they're real. I don't know if they're real, or if someone's going to say, or after I hit confirm, someone says, oh, don't accept any friend requests from me. I've heard that so many times, and I'm kind of leery about doing that. But, if I don't answer right away, I don't know. What do I tell you? Write to me at ChillerNight.com, up here. Just let me know you're a real person and not a trap, not a cyber trap. And Rocky says, how did you hurt your shoulder? It's just been years of overexertion, I guess. I noticed it with when I was building the 2019 haunted house that I was doing, the Harrisville haunted house. And because I was supposed to have somebody over there all the time helping me, and it turns out I basically got abandoned, so I had to build that thing. I'm not going to say the whole thing by myself, because that's not true. I had some people come over periodically to help me, but essentially I did this on my own, mostly on my own, as well as tearing down. Again, I'm not going to say that I did every 100% of it on my own, but probably 90% of it on my own for 2 years in a row, to where it just wore out my shoulder so bad. Do I know that for fact that's what did it? No, but that's when I started noticing it, because I noticed after 2019, I couldn't even, I get my arm about that high, for months. It happened for months. But then I would still do stuff, my push-ups, bench presses, and stuff like that. But then in last year, 2021, I started noticing when I was doing benches, pop, 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 pop. Like, whoa, that's not supposed to happen. And I thought, I'd give it a couple days. Maybe it'll go away. It didn't go away. I thought, well, maybe I'll give it a few weeks, few months, and it just didn't go away. So I went in to get it checked out, and they said, yeah, you got a tear in there, and you got all kind. It was all messed up. So, so then I was supposed to do a haunted house this year, and that wasn't going to happen. I didn't get done with my escape room until well into August, and I was like, I can't. I put my surgery off once. I was supposed to get it done in July or June, and I put it off so I could get the escape room. Hurry up, get that escape room built, and then get my surgery in November, and that's where I'm at right now. As soon as this heals up, I've got another escape room sitting on the burner, ready to be built, And as soon as that's done, then by April, I actually have 2 more escape rooms already designed. I mean, and figured out. And I'll build the one as soon as I recover, and then I'll begin building the haunted house by April. So, and then I can hurt my shoulder all over again. I'll be careful. Bonus says, I know you've got mine because we've texted on Facebook, just not lately because of the phone issues. Okay, cool. Yeah, because if we're friends, I think that I believe it does. I think that just pops up and says, Brian Hogue is doing a video. I think it does. We'll find all of this out together. Richard says, so how can I watch your show here in Indiana? Oh, all right, Richard, let's see. You can go to, throw up the schedule here. See on the upper right, streammedia.tv. That's Stream TV site. Streammedia.tv. If you go there at 9 p.m., a little over half an hour. That's coming up quick. That is the schedule, and that's how you can get there. And then go to the top of the page on Stream TV's site, and you can click on Watch Live. Click on that section, Watch Live, because that's what they're streaming live on their end, and you'll be able to watch it that way. Then Bonin says, you're lucky, Brian, you didn't do any nerve damage on your shoulder, did you? No. Nope. Not that I'm aware of. They didn't mention anything like that, so I should be good to go. I expect, and they expect, the full recovery. So I'm not going to be reckless about it. I'm going to take my time. I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more patient than I was when I had my other shoulder worked on back in 2001, which wasn't nearly. They did a lot of stuff to this. It wasn't just a rotary cuff. And this was pretty minor compared to all the stuff I had, basically from my shoulder down to the elbow. I just tore it up pretty good over the years. So, Rocky says shoulder issues can't last a while. Well, hopefully mine will be. I guess they said in physical therapy it's pretty average, between 4 to 6 months. So we will see. Methadone for Life says, glad to see you, Brian. Been watching for a long, long time. Hope you continue doing these for a long time. Well, thank you. This part of it, as far as like and then I'll have to change the name. I can't really even call it the pre-show anymore. Huh? I was thinking about maybe something like ChillerNight Tonight or something like that. It would be a live show. On Tuesday nights, we're switching over to Tuesday, this coming Tuesday on the 13th. Same time, I think, unless you guys tell me otherwise, but I think probably 8 o'clock might be a good time for this. As far as Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat, I am done with those. But we can still do this. Stream TV is still going to be playing the Chiller Night Theater episodes. If I send them, they'll play it. Basically, is what they let me know that. So yeah, I'm thinking I don't expect to make any more programs unless I have like I've said before, like I might have a reunion show every once in a while, or maybe a special, like maybe a Halloween special or something like that. But as far as the regular Chiller Night Theaters, Jack Shadow did finally retire. He retired in October, so he's just going full time, full force, full time as a figurehead in the upcoming haunted house for 2023. So. Rocky John says, hello everyone. Hey Rocky. Bonus says, hello Rocky John, welcome to the Chiller Night crew. Yes. Paul says, hey family. Hey Paul, how you doing there? Rocky says, I meant to say sorry, it can last a while. I meant to say, that's why I kind of thought that's probably what You meant Bonus says, I'm missing my cohorts in crime tonight. Miss Glamfangs and Tom Paisley. These two out there. Yeah, yeah. Paul says, hey, Tom, Bone, Glam. Bonus says, I yelled with my big mouth. We'll see if they heard me. All right, let's see if that works. Cross our fingers. All right. So, yeah, the only thing I was talking to Ava about this today, like as far as ChillerNight Theater being over, it is. Jack is retired, and my intent is that it is done. I don't mean that to sound so bad, but the only way I could come back is if once I would get everything built, everything constructed, so that I'm not so bogged down and have no available time to work on the shows, because that last one I had no time available between working the business, the escape room business, and work, my real job, my actual job, and just with everything else in life. I actually had to take a vacation day, from my work, take a day of leave of vacation, and actually work on that to make sure that I got that episode done. And that was even cutting it close. So I thought, well, this is starting to feel and seem like work to me now, real work. So I thought I better make the retirement episode, and then I can just sit back and say, now at my leisure, if it worked out to where I can return at a later time, and I'm not so darn busy, then maybe it'd be kind of neat though if that did happen. I'm not saying if I came back. It would be kind of neat if I came back with a ChillerNight Roku channel. So I can. I'm just saying that. Hey, no one's doing anything. We're just talking here. But maybe I could see maybe coming back that way. Maybe I could get sponsors and stuff like that. Maybe that's the way to do it. But I just found out I didn't have the time to put into it, and I didn't want it hanging over my head constantly that, oh, you got to do so many ChillerNight theaters this year. I just didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to do it as me, Brian, because I just didn't feel like that was ChillerNight theater anymore. I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't mind seeing me, the guest host, but Paulette says, Paulette, let's see, Paul. On my sister's phone, it has been rough. Dad is still with us. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Paul. We are doing a movie Tuesday or can we watch Manos, please again? I'm not doing. I'm not doing a movie on Tuesday. I'm just kind of doing a live show, just a kind of a cyber chill out session. Uh, but I will be covering. I'll go over. Like I said, I can't really call it a pre-show necessarily, technically. Kind of will. I mean, I'm sure I'll have the schedule ready by the 13th for, the 17th. We'll probably go over that. Kind of have to find my way and see what this will be exactly. Because I kind of hate to give up all of this, but I know I've had to recently because of the escape room. Paul says, hi, say hi to Ava. I will do that. Methadone for life. Hey, we missed the show, but hey, I understand the work and trying to find the time to do all the things necessary. I really appreciate all the past shows and the time you spent to entertain us, and that you did well, sir. Oh, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. It was, Loretta is... Give me a wave. Hey, Loretta. Paul says, don't make a pass at me. What? Bonus says, Brian, I'm very appreciative of all the years you did ChillerNight Theater and Sleepy Hollow Theater before that. Thank you. I just hope you'll keep your YouTube channel up so we can rewatch the old shows. Oh, I plan to. Yeah, I'm not taking it down. It's like when family comes. Oh, that's cool. Paul says, but I think about it. What? I'm sorry, I missed something there, Paul. Um, but yeah, no, I'll keep the YouTube channel up. All those episodes are still gonna stay on there, and um, yeah, but I had to let the show go. I just had to let it go. You know what I mean? It kind of ran its course, and Jack Shadow was like, I had too much to, with this escape room. I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it a try. I've been having some really good months since I opened. Um, so, but I kind of expected there might be some nights like in December that aren't quite as busy because everyone's Christmas shopping. I don't know that they're going to be spending money on escape room tickets. Maybe they will. I don't know. I mean, I've had people do that this month, but not not as many. But the thing is, I'm making it up in gift certificates, so that is really cool. I've sold quite a bit of them tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. Being honest with you, but yeah. And it says, "Thank you, brother Brian." Oh, you got it. You got it. Paul says, "Bone said hi to Paulette. I'm flattered." Bone says, "Who made a pass at who? I'm missing something here. People are getting made passes at here." Paulette says, "Can you please show Manos again?" I sure can. Let me see when Manos play again. I'm a paper and pen kind of guy here, folks. This is where and I tell you, I got a desk calendar here. I got this pocket calendar. I live by these things. I really do. I just am so. I would never go completely digital, even though I have all this stuff on computer. But I like it right here, in my hands, right here. What are we looking up? Manos. Okay, we played that on September 24th. Yeah, we could play that again. Sure, why not? You want to see that next week? Next Saturday? All right. That wasn't too long ago, but it's long ago. I think we could play it again. We'll play Manos. Hands of Fate. The Hands of Fate. All right. All right, I'll put that down for the 17th. So that's what we'll see next Saturday at 9 p.m. Manos, the Hands of Fate. So there you have it. All right. Let's see. SBC says, when Brian retires, Jack can return from his retirement. Do you know, I was actually thinking along that same, we're on the same page. We're on that same page. So give me a few more years. And never know what can happen. That's like when Jack ends at the very end, before he bids his final adieu, he does say, never say never. So you never know. You never know. But it's definitely not something I can work on right now, or probably within the next year or two. Bonin says, "Oh, Miss Paulette Lynch, I didn't mean to offend you. I say hi to everyone." Paulette. Well, I called you Paulette by, I was just reading it before I, realized what I did. All right, so 37. I think we just had the schedule up. You know what? I'm going to put the schedule up regardless again. Let's see. Tonight at 9 o'clock, in just a little over 20 minutes. 9 o'clock. The Creeping Terror. Remember that was actually, okay, the first two of the night, the Creeping Terror and then the Screaming Skull, 9 o'clock or 10:35 movie, those were live. Those were live ChillerNight theaters. And then at midnight we have the Horror Express, and then at 1:40 we have the Ghost. So the first two are hosted by me, and then the last two are hosted by Jack Shadow. So I think that's a fair and balanced schedule for tonight. Host-wise, I think so. Um, let's see. Bonus says, Miss Paulette. If you go to Brian's YouTube channel, he's got Manos on the video playlist, so you can watch it there anytime. Hope that's helped. Yes, that's true. That's true. Rocky John says, you going live on Facebook? Oh, I'm right now. This is live on Facebook on the ChillerNight Theater Facebook page, and then Tuesday night, and I'll say this a couple times here because it is new. It's something new, so I'll kind of try to hit the point home here because it is a change. It's a change of what's been going on here. I think we were talking about maybe making that change going into 2023, but I think we probably ought to do something this coming Tuesday when it was been brought up to, for this Tuesday night. I guess this would be our last Saturday night. I guess this would be it, and then we'll just change it to Tuesday. Tuesday was working out. We did we were doing live Chiller Night Theaters, and back when I was doing Chiller Chat, we were doing the live Chiller Chats on Tuesday night. So Tuesday night seemed to work out. Anyways, I mean, you tell me if that, we'll try it. If it doesn't work, we'll just change it around. We'll throw things around and see what works. We're not afraid. But it says, Brian, is there any truth in the rumor that Jack Shadow is living in Florida, enjoying his retirement? I don't know. I think he's still up in the castle doing monster stuff. But I don't know. He might get away to Florida every once in a while. Rocky John says, yes, it's new trying to have idea. Tuesday's good at 8 p.m. Cool. Well, we'll try it this coming Tuesday. Like I said, it will be on this channel, ChillerNight Theater, and then maybe over the next couple weeks, I'll try to get everybody to kind of lean toward my personal page. How do you do that? Do you just become a friend? Because should I do it this way? I don't know. I think I could get more viewers if I went to my personal page, because then all my friends, everybody on my page would see that I'm doing a live show. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get the same amount. Maybe I'll get less. I hope that's not the case, but it's good. Rocky says it's good to take risks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if things don't, we can always switch it back to, the ChillerNight Theater Facebook page. That's the only thing that would change. Well, the day would be on Tuesday, and we'll stick to this channel for now, and then I might switch it over to Brian Hoag's page. We will see. I'm trying to get things figured out. Something that would get me views, So, Rocky says, you figured out. I believe so. Bonus says, I was just going to ask you how we're going to do this, LOL. We'll just have to try and see what we can do. Yeah. Throw it all against the wall and see what sticks. We'll get it worked out. We'll get it worked out. But I knew we had to do something. Clearly, we had to do something. Because Saturday night, this was anymore. Now, this has become the exception, not the rule anymore, that I'm available on Saturday nights. That is not going to, I can tell you, that's not going to be the case. If something happened to where, that were the case, that would be unfortunate because that means my escape room business wouldn't be doing that well. But on the weekends, that's when I'm getting the majority of my business. So, in fact, I haven't even been open during the weekdays for the most part throughout since November 8th, because I've only recently been able to drive as of last week. I haven't been able to drive. And even now, it's like I'm driving kind of with one arm. It's not been easy. Um, so I've really not been even going. I blocked off a lot of the available booking time for the escape room. So, but I do want to keep doing this. We'll do it on Tuesday. Like I said, Chiller Night pre-show. I'll just call it Chiller Night Tonight or something. Chiller Night Tonight. I kind of like that. I don't know exactly what this is going to be other than us sitting here getting together. And we'll go over the schedule for the upcoming Saturday. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? But let's see. SBC said, I don't have Facebook, so if the show switches over there, I have to consider joining. Oh, no. Okay, I'm glad you kind of brought that up because, well, you did bring it up, kind of about it. YouTube is still going to be the same. Those of you watching it on YouTube are still going to watch it just like you're watching it now. There will be no switch on YouTube, okay, other than the night. So if you're watching this on YouTube, which you are, all you got to do is remember on Tuesday nights at 8. That's it. That's the only other change. You'll be able to watch it just like this. The only other change on Facebook is the only thing that might change as far as which page. Okay? That's what I meant by that. So I'm kind of glad you brought that up because maybe there were others who were thinking that. Let's see. Rocky John says, SBC, it's easy to get on Facebook. Yes. Paul says, got to go. Same bat time, same bat channel. Is it though? Got to take care of Dad. See you at 9 p.m. Artemis 1 splashdown 11:30 tomorrow morning. Okay. As far as yeah, same bat time, same. Well, go take care of your dad. Best wishes to him, and but yeah, it won't be the same bat time, same bat channel though. It will be the same time, but we'll start on Tuesday nights. So PBR says Tuesday is good, awesome. Al says, Brian, you can call the new show just simply Chiller Chat, since that's what we are doing. That's true. That's true. It is a Chiller Chat. Would it confuse those about the older Chiller Chat? And then comes the question, do I put up the Chiller Chat background? You know, the studio background or this. I don't know. We're going to play this by ear. We're going to figure this out. We're going to tweak it as we go. It'll be Tuesday tweak night. Bonus says, Chiller Night Tonight sounds great. New title, new day. But unfortunately, the same old numbskull bonehead will probably show up. SBC says, I'm happy to hear this. Bonus says, best wishes, Miss Paulette. Craig Weiss says, hi. Hey, Craig, thanks for joining us. Tom says, I thought we were already doing Tuesday night. Silly me. We weren't sure yet. Yeah, that was being discussed here throughout the show here. We're going to start on the 13th. On the 13th. I'll be honest, I did get that impression because but after physical therapy last Tuesday, I was just in so much pain, I just couldn't think about it. But this Tuesday, we'll do it the 13th. Well, I just gotta buck up, I do. After physical therapy on Tuesday, I was a bit uncomfortable. So, Bonus says, Tom! Yes, Tom! Tom's like, Norm. Rocky says, question, Brian, you can't watch any of the movies you listed on YouTube. No. Because these are, well, you can watch Horror Express. You should be able to watch Horror Express. But the Creeping Terror, Screaming Skull, and the Ghost, no. The reason being is because, I kid you not, Kid you not. I still get notices from YouTube about like copyright violations for, it was the last one I got. It was a couple weeks ago. I'm not gonna say it was this last week because it wasn't. It was a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I got one on a movie. You thinking I'm not even loading that much on here anymore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It could have been 7 years ago. I'm getting hit with stuff constantly. You know, that they're saying that it's a copyright violation or something. So I just stopped putting stuff on there. But I'm not going to take, I won't take any of the old stuff off. I took all the Sleepy Hollow Theater stuff off because that was an old show. I wanted the new show. I was pushing the new show. So, and the new shows for quite a while, when I first started doing this with Stream TV, we were having from the vault. We were showing clips, you know, from the older shows from back in 2008 and on up. Rocky says, "Good crew here tonight." Yeah, it is. Paul says, "I love my family. Got to go." Yes. You have a wonderful night there, Paul. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good to hear from you. Good to know your dad's with you tonight. Bonehead says, "Tom, Bonehead screwed everything up. I got everyone confused about the day and time. I am an empty skull after all." Rocky says, "Thanks." PBR says, "Hope your physical therapy goes well." Oh, thank you. It is. It is. It was just, I just started physical therapy and it was just going bad for me. At first, I mean, it wasn't at the time, but then by the time I was getting home and then especially the next day, like today, I can barely move, but, it's sore, but yet I know I can feel a lot of progress though. You know, I can feel the progress, so it's encouraging. It's just something I got to get through, you know. Bonus says, "Oh, that's so sweet, Miss Paulette. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you too." Oh, Bone, I love you. He says, "Okay." Paul says, "I'm out." All right. Gary says, "Just noticed your shirt must have green letters." Yeah, I think I wore this one a couple weeks ago, but it's Dark Domain. That was a haunted house that I used to do up until between 2007 to 2014. Dark Domain. Isn't that kind of neat? And I didn't have time to change after I got back from the escape room. I had this on earlier today, obviously, but and changing my shirt anymore. It's quite a. It doesn't go as quickly as it normally did, but all that will. And it'll get back to normal. 8:51. We'll wait a few minutes. We'll put the schedule up here. But yeah, and I don't know if anybody else has jumped on here since the question was asked. But what Violent Night? Has anybody seen that? Has anybody seen that? That was somebody had asked that earlier, and I said that, though I haven't seen it. A friend of mine did. He and his wife went and saw it. They were walking by the escape room store and they stopped in and was chatting with me about it. They said it was really good. They really enjoyed it. So curious to know if anybody else has seen that. Gary says, "My Dark Domain shirt has orange letters." Yeah, yeah. That we had two different types. One was an orange and the other was the green. So. The orange one was our first year that we had the shirt. First, maybe it was the first and second year, and then maybe the third and fourth year that we started doing T-shirts. We thought we would have two different colors. So I do have an orange. I have orange ones and I have green ones. So, yep. Dark Domain. That was a fun haunted house. I started that first one up in 2007. You know, it was a weird thing. 2006, I did House of Terror. 2007, I had House of Terror. 2008 I had House of Terror, but 2007 was the year I actually did House of Terror and The Dark Domain. I had two of them running, you know, different locations. Maybe I'll do that again. Maybe I'll do that again. You never know. But this year, ball goes right, and I'm still in the mall in my escape room store. By October, I'll be having. I'll know, but I'll know by April. The reason I don't know that for a fact is because the mall got sold to new owners. So I'll have to wait and see. Wait and see just how, the transition goes from old owners to the new. See if that goes smoothly. SBC says I haven't been to the cinema for 3 years. Yeah. I almost said that same with me, but we did go this last when we went to Outer Banks. I remember watching. We went to see that new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World. I think it. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, but that was the first time I'd been to the theater since the pandemic. So, and now I'm in the process of learning for the driver's license. Getting a driver's license, huh? John says, this has been the ChillerNight pre-show with Brian Hogue. This is Crozak the Grand reminding you that he's changing the night, but not his stripes. That's true. And with only 15 days until Christmas, stay chilled and keep thrilled. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. Bonehead says, I thought it wasn't a real movie, just a silly ad. Damned if I didn't get a shock when my son said it was a real movie. He said it's not bad either. Oh, he saw it. Huh? Okay. I only know one other person who saw it, and that was a buddy I was talking about. Last week he stopped in the store and told me that. So, 8:55. Now, don't forget, and I'll remind you again, this coming Tuesday the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be on here. We'll be on this channel. Okay, nothing else is changing. I'm not going to do that to you guys. All right, one little baby steps. All right, we're going to just do one thing at a time. So Tuesday night, we're going to do this, and at the same time, 8 p.m. And I'll have the schedule. Well, we know we're watching Manos and the Hands of Fate next Saturday night, but I'll have the schedule. And speaking of schedule, 9 o'clock, The Creeping Terror. 10:35, The Screaming Skull. At midnight, Horror Express. And at 1:40, The Ghost. There you have it. There is our lineup tonight. Looks like a pretty good lineup, I'd say. Jack Shadow there, looking all spooky and kind of looks happy. Looks like he's really in his environment, really in his zone. I will be there, Bonehead says. All right, cool. Looking forward to that. It's 8:56. We got about another 2 minutes. All right, milk this out a little bit. So, we'll be there. All right, so Tuesday night. Don't forget. We'll be here Tuesday night. Bonehead says, I wish I could snap my fingers. Oh, wait, I'm only a skull. And maybe click your teeth. I ain't got no fingers. Al said, you got to be creative. You got to think these things through. Al says, always have a plan B, Bonehead. Al says, have a good night, everyone. All right. You too, Al. Rocky John says, best way to do it, step by step. See you Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe. This hour went fast. Yeah, it did, especially because I didn't start until 9 after, but I couldn't get it to play. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining and hopping on here tonight. And remember, the Saturday night thing is going the way of the dodo. Unfortunately, because it just, this is, like I said, the exception, not the rule anymore, to where I'm available at this time on Saturday nights due to the escape room business. So Tuesday night it is. We're just picking up and moving everything to Tuesday, starting this coming Tuesday on the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Same place. Dave Davis says, hey, how you doing there, Dave? Thanks for joining us. I mean, well, I'm signing off right now, but thanks for joining us. Yeah, and then we'll be back, don't forget, Tuesday at 8 p.m. All right, folks, have a good night. Have a good chiller night, and I'll see you here in a few on Tuesday.